Hi guys, we're going to start with the chapter called Equation of a Line. In this chapter, huge chapter, easy chapter. People don't like this chapter, the students don't like this chapter because it's conceptual, it's understanding. And when you understand the concept and apply it beautifully, you will start loving the chapter. I have selected 50 special questions for you all through this chapter. If you observe the textbook, there are more than 100 questions, but majority of them are repeated. Even when I will be solving 50 questions with you all, trust me, more than 25 will be reiterated because there is no new variety. There might be 27 to 28 variations possible, but more than that, not possible. Yeah, not possible. So what we'll do is, we'll be focusing on the concept of those 50 questions. Trust me, if you understand it, if you grasp it, let any question come across you, you should be able to solve it immediately. All right. So the issue is all about understanding the chapter. No by-hearting. If you don't happen to understand my explanation in the first attempt, please do rewind, because on the camera, in the video lecturing, teaching this chapter is a bit difficult. When I teach my students in a classroom, it's an interactive session. Hey, you stand up, you tell me the answer. Hey, you, what are you doing out there? Come on, what is this? What is this line? So with the constant, practice and asking questions, the chapter is taught. But I would rather do that to you also on the camera. So you all need to answer to me. Right? So it's live between you and me. Come on. All right. In this chapter, there are many concepts. What we will be doing is, we will take a concept based on one exercise, solve the exercise. Concept based on next exercise, solve the exercise. So we will go part by part, step by step. All right. So before jumping on to the first exercise, right? The concept is as follows. The first concept, C1, concept number 1. Before that, of course, I should be writing the name of the chapter. That is Equation of a Line. If you ask me the weightage of the chapter, again, 1 to 2 questions, around 3 to 7 marks maximum. This is the weightage. It varies every year with respect to the board examination. So nothing is fixed, but one for sure. All right, concept number 1. If I say a point lies on the line. So let's consider this line as x plus y is equal to 3. This is called the equation of a line. Equation, it is nothing but a connection of few variables and a constant. Line, because it's a linear equation, the degree, the power of x and y each is 1. And when the degree is 1, we say it is a linear equation. So this is the equation of the line. Now there is a point on the line. Let's say this point is 2, 1. Okay, now remember one thing. When I say that the point lies on the line, when a point lies on the line, it satisfies the equation of the line. Repeat this statement with me 10 times. You repeat, I won't say. When a point lies on the line, it satisfies the equation of the line. Come on, keep on repeating 10 times. Now, what do you mean by that? It means that when you substitute x as 2, y as 1, LHS will be equal to RHS. Oh my God, now what is that? Come on, put x as 2. Oi, put na. Plus, put y as 1. Isn't 2 plus 1, 3? Oh yeah. Isn't LHS answer equal to the value of the RHS? That means the point lies on the line. It satisfies the equation of the line, right? That means if you put substitute the values of x and y in the LHS, answer should be equal to the RHS. That is the concept number 1 in my first exercise. Apart from that, we have bisect the join of, we'll see that in the sum. Second concept in my first exercise is concept number 2, right? Concurrency or concurrent lines. Now, what do you mean by concurrent lines? Listen, if I'm talking about 3 lines, okay, all the three lines pass through the same point. They pass through this same point. Let this point be x1, y1. We say that the 3 lines L1, L2 and L3 are concurrent lines. Concurrent means they have a common point of intersection. How do we solve them? Listen, you take 3 equations. All right. Let's say line L1 is 3x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Line L2 has the equation x plus 3y is equal to 4. And line L3 has another equation, some equation. Come on. What you do is solve these 2 lines simultaneously. I hope you know how to solve simultaneously. 9th standard, 8th standard, you have studied simultaneous equations. Come on, I also teach, I know it, please. So can I say that if you solve them by vertical or substitution method, yeah, you will get the values of x and y. You will find the values of x and y. Now, what is x and y? Whenever 2 lines are solved simultaneously, you actually get xy, and that xy is the point of intersection. It is the point through which both the lines pass. It's the point of intersection of the 2 lines. It is this point. Yeah. Now, third line also passes through that point. Third line also passes through that point. I have to check. What I do is, can I say once I get the point A, how will I get the point? By solving simultaneously. Please, we do such a sum. Wait, chill, man. Okay, when you solve simultaneously, you'll get x and y. And substitute x and y in the LHS of the third equation. If LHS is equal to RHS, yes, man, damn. That point satisfies the equation of the line. It lies on the third line also. That, I can say that point. It is a point of intersection of all 3 lines. So I will say these lines are said to be concurrent lines. Alright, so let's start with the first question from our side. In the A exercise, yeah, the question is as follows. Find which of the following points lie on the line x minus 2y plus 5 is equals to 0. First question and the first part. The point given is minus 5, 0. And the second point given to me is 2 comma minus 1.5. 2 sub questions. Let's do one thing. Simple. Put the point in the LHS of the question. So I'll say LHS, left hand side is x minus 2y plus 5. Put x as minus 5, y as 0. Minus 5 minus 2 into 0 plus 5. That's minus 5 plus 5, 0. Isn't this equal to RHS? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if LHS is equal to RHS, can I say yes? Therefore, the point minus 5 comma 0 lies on the line, lies on the given line. And it satisfies the equation of the given line. The second point, let's do it orally. Yep. 2. Out here, instead of x, put 2. Instead of y, put minus 1.5. So minus 2 into minus 1.5 is plus 3. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Sorry, 10 is not equal to 0. So this point does not satisfy the equation. This point satisfies the equation. Okay, so the second part I've done it orally. All you have to do is just put x and y in the LHS. Right, talking about the next question. The line, there is a line given. So let's start writing the line and then I will simultaneously read the question. You can obviously see the popped up question out here. Okay, the question is, the line 3x upon 5 minus 2y upon 3 plus 1 equal to 0 contains the point m comma 2m minus 1. Now, what do you mean by this line contains the point? Arey, contains the point matlab that point lies on the line. Okay, it contains the point m comma 2m minus 1. So can I say therefore the point lies on the line and it satisfies the equation of line. It satisfies the equation of the line. That means what you do is substitute, instead of x put m, instead of y put this entire value. So you get 3m upon 5 minus 2 times 2m minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Take the LCM. LCM is 15. Cross multiply. This becomes 9m minus 5 2s are 10. Don't open the bracket now. You can write 1 upon 1 plus cross multiply. 15 is equal to 0. So you get 9m minus 20m plus 10 plus 15 is equal to 0. You get minus 11m plus 25 is equal to 0. Continuing out here, 11m is equals to 25, m is equals to 25 upon 11. And write this down in a mixed fraction, 2, 3 upon 11. Right? So go through these two sums. Many more sums to go in the first exercise. Third question. Does the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6 bisect the join of the points 5 comma minus 2 and minus 1 comma 2? Understand, there are 2 points given to me. Yeah, 2 points. One of them is 5 comma minus 2 and let's say there is another point and there is a line segment joining the 2 points. Let's say that's A and B. The other point is minus 1 comma 2. Okay, understand the English. Does the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6? There is a random line. Something like this. This is the line 3x minus 5y equal to 6. Does this line bisect the join of the 2 points? Look, there are 2 points. I have joined the 2 points. The join of the 2 points, does the pink line cut it into 2 equal parts? That means they are trying to ask me that is this the midpoint? If this is the midpoint, beech ka, then I can say that yes, it is bisecting, it is cutting it into 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts. I have to first check whether this point lies on the line or no. This point is nothing but the midpoint M. Let me call this as x comma y. So first, by using a midpoint formula, I can say M is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So we always start from the center. The previous chapter I am tired telling you all. So x is equals to 5 minus 1 upon 2. That's 4 upon 2, which is 2. And y is equals to minus 2 plus 2 upon 2. That is 0 basically. So the point, the coordinates of M are 2, 0. I have to check. Does this point, when I substitute, that I'm taking tuk. See, this is 2 and 0. Throw it in the LHS. So I will say my LHS left hand side is 3x minus 5y. Substitute, man. 3 into 2 minus 5 into 0, 6. Arey, this is equal to RHS. Yes. This value of LHS is equal to RHS. So yes. Can I say the point M lies on the line? The line bisects the join of the 2 points. So after this, please write a statement that the point satisfies the equation of the line. The point is the midpoint. Thus, the pink line bisects the join. Understood or what? Concept, man. Right. The next question. Some number. This was your question number 3. Talking about the fourth question. The question is the line x minus 6y plus 11 equal to 0 bisects the join. It is the converse. The line is already cutting it into 2 equal halves. Find the value of k. So what I do is, I'm cheating. I draw the same diagram. Okay. No changes. Color only different. Okay. The join is 8, minus 1. Let me call that as A. And there is another join B, which is 0, k. Fine. Now, this is called a join of the 2 points. There is a line. I just know one diagram, same diagram. And the line equation is given by x minus 6y plus 11 is equals to 0. I have been given this line, yes man, bisects it. Yeah, if it bisects, then can I say M is, of course, the midpoint, x, y. So I can start with, since the line bisects the join of A and B, therefore M is the midpoint of AB. So by using the midpoint formula, let's find M. So that's x for you. X is equals to 8 plus 0 upon 2. So x is equals to 4. And y is equals to minus 1 plus k upon 2. Midpoint formula. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Doesn't this give me the coordinates of M, which is 4, k minus 1 upon 2. Same thing, minus 1 plus k. Okay. I can say M lies on the line. M is a member of the family of this line. So it satisfies the equation. So I will also say M lies on the line. Therefore, it satisfies the equation of the line. Fine. So you just substitute x minus 6y plus 11 is already equal to 0. It satisfies. LHS is equal to RHS. Substitute x as 4 minus 6 times, put y as this value. K minus 1 upon 2 plus 11 is equal to 0. 2 1s are 2 3s are, open the bracket. Minus 3k plus 3 plus 11 is equal to 0. Now this makes it 18 minus 3k is equal to 0. 3k is 18. So k is 6. That's the value of k. Wonderful question. Okay, it was the converse. Let's go on with the next sum. Right, the question, the ninth, I beg your pardon, the fifth question goes as follows. The question is, there is a point P which divides the join of 2 comma 1 and minus 3 comma 6. Haha, same type of a diagram. One of them is A, 2 comma 1 and minus 3 comma 6. Now there is a point P which divides this join in the ratio 2:3. Let me call this point as P x comma y. The ratio of division is 2:3. So guys, by using the section formula which we have done in the previous chapter, out here and out here, these were midpoints. So I use the midpoint formula. Here, P, can I use the section formula, the crisscross method and get the value of P? Okay, so let's do that quickly. Start from the center. X is equal to 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 2 upon 2 plus 3 minus 6 plus 6. Oh my God, that's 0. And y is equals to 2 into 6. Arey crisscross. 2 into the y coordinate plus 3 into this y coordinate upon 2 plus 3. Arey, that's going to be 12 plus 3. 15 upon 5. 15 upon 5. 3. So can I say the coordinate of P is 0, 3. Now they are asking me, does this point lie on the line x minus 5y plus 15 equal to 0? All you do is take this point, see 0, 3, throw it in the LHS, man. If the answer is 0, yes, this point lies on the line, this point satisfies the equation of the line. And when you do it, yes, answer comes out to be 0. So that part you can definitely try by yourself. Go through this. Alright, the last question from this exercise. Find the point of intersection of the lines. There are two lines given as of now. 4x plus 3y equal to 1. And the second line is 3x minus y plus 9 is equals to 0. Okay. And if this point lies on the other line, find the value of k. Can I say that there are 3 lines involved in the sum, out of which these are the 2 lines? I have been told that these 2 lines are these. Okay, I'll just draw them. This is one of the line L1 and this is the second line L2. The 2 lines are intersecting, so in order to get the point of intersection, this point, can I solve them simultaneously? I just spoke that few minutes back. Solve them simultaneously. Multiply the second equation by 3. So the first equation, I'll just rewrite it. 4x plus 3y is equal to 1. Multiply, man. 9x minus 3y plus 27. A plus 27 goes on the other side. Minus 27. Solve them simultaneously. Just add them up. So I get, cancel, man. 13x is equals to minus 26. X is equals to minus 2. Put the value of x back into the second equation. So put x equal to 2 in any one of the equations. I let me use the second one. My wish, my pen, my board. Whose dad goes what? Come on, translate that in Hindi. You'll enjoy. 3 into 2. Whose dad goes what? Now stop thinking about that. Come back to brass tacks. 3 into 2 minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. 6 minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. Shift y. 15 is equals to y. Now I have been told that this point means minus 2 comma 15. Yeah, this point passes through the third line. Can I say that the lines are concurrent? Now there is also the third line and the same point passes through the third line. The third line is given by 2k minus 1x minus 2y is equal to 4. I should write, since the point lies on the line, the point satisfies the equation of the line. Throw. Instead of x, put minus 2. Instead of y, put 15. Do that. So you get 2k minus 1 into minus 2. Minus 2 into 15 is equals to 4. Open the bracket. Minus 2 is multiplied with both of them. Minus 4k plus 2 minus 30 is equals to 4. Minus 4k minus 28 is equals to 4. Shift it on the other side. Minus 4k is equal to 32. It comes out here, becomes plus. K is equals to 32 upon 4 minus 4. Answer is minus 8. So the value of k is minus 8, and that ends my A exercise with the same concept, that when a point lies on the line, the point satisfies the equation of the line, right? Alright, going on with the B exercise, concepts. So starting with the concepts of the B exercise. Let's start. First concept. It's about the slope. Now there are a few words like slope and inclination. Now what do you mean by these words? If I'm talking about the axis, this is your y-axis. This is your x-axis, right? Whenever I draw a line, let's say this is my line. Isn't this line inclined at an angle? This is called the angle of inclination. Inclined. At some angle this line is made, which is said to be theta. So this word theta is said to be the inclination. And the slope is represented by the symbol m, and the formula of slope, it is tan theta when angle is given. So the first formula of slope is tan theta, where theta is the angle or the inclination made with respect to the x-axis. That's bad. Check. Whenever I draw a line like this, keep your hand on the line. Always the right side will be the angle theta, never the left side. No. Wait, I give you another example. Check this. If I draw a line like this, angle is not this. No, nako. Angle is this one. This is theta. You keep the hand on the line, always the right side is going to be the angle of inclination, never the left side. No. Right, and the slope is given by the formula tan theta. So when to use this formula when theta is given? So this is first pointer. Second, when 2 points are given and a line passes through the 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. Then the slope is given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So when 2 points are given, use this formula. When angle is given, use this formula, right? Second concept. Third concept. For parallel lines, if lines are parallel, okay, slopes are equal. If the slope of this line, let's say for example, is 5, then the slope of this line will also be 5. So when the lines are parallel, come on, the slopes are the same. Third concept. When lines are perpendicular, let's say the slope of this line is m1, the slope of this line is m2. There is a formula. The formula is m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. This formula has to be applied when the lines are perpendicular. And this formula has to be applied when the lines are parallel. Slopes are equal. There is another way of putting this up. How? Check. Shortcut. If the slope of this is 5, then slope of this is minus 1 upon 5. We call it as the negative reciprocal concept. negative reciprocal. Now what do you mean by negative reciprocal? Just change the sign, flip it. Array, if one of them has a slope half, the other perpendicular line will have a slope -2. How? Array, flip it yaar. Flip to 2. And if it is plus, this becomes minus. Check. This was 5. Flip it, it becomes 1/5. If this is plus, this becomes minus. If this would have been minus, this would have been plus. So you flip, change the sign. That's the shortcut for perpendicular lines. For parallel lines, the slopes are equal, right? Out here, two formula. One is tan theta, one is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now, when 2 points are given. Wait, this was the fourth concept. The fifth concept is when the line is parallel to the x-axis. Which axis? X-axis. I'm not talking about parallel lines. Huh? No. I'm talking about this. This is x-axis. When a line is parallel to the x-axis, the slope of the line is 0. Remember. And when a line is perpendicular to the y-axis, parallel to y, perpendicular to x-axis, I beg your pardon. When a line is perpendicular to the x-axis, the slope of the line is not defined, infinity. So come on guys, if I'm talking with respect to the coordinate axis, line parallel to the x-axis, slope of the line is 0 because theta, inclination, is 0. When the line is perpendicular to the x-axis, inclination theta is 90 degree and the slope of this line is not defined, infinity. So I have taught you 6 things. First, parallel lines, slopes are same. Perpendicular lines, negative reciprocal, right? Tan theta is the formula of m when angle is given. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is to be used when you have 2 points and you need to find the slope. And when the line is parallel to x, slope is 0. Perpendicular to x, slope is infinity. Ratta marofai. By heart it like a parrot. These 6 concepts. Sums are nothing. Kiddish. Just by heart these 6 things and drill it into your brains. Starting with the B exercise. The question number 7. Find the slope of the line passing through 2 points. Simple. Direct formula, yeah. So in the 7th one, the 2 points given are -2, -3 and 1, 2. And the second point is 1, 2. Let me call this point as x1, y1 and this point is stated to be x2, y2. Slope of the line is represented by m and the formula is y2 minus y1. So I'll directly substitute. Okay, chalo. First sum, let me write it. ठीक है. Upon x2 minus x1. Oh, fine. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. That makes it 2 plus 3 upon 1 plus 2. So the slope, the value of the slope is 5 upon 3. Yes. Simple. Next question. 8th sum. Find the slope of the line parallel to AB. Now, can I say A, B are 2 points given. A is given, B is given. A is -2, 4. Yes, please check. And B is 0, 6. First, what I'll do is I'll find the slope of the line AB. Let's find the slope of line AB. Slope of AB, same formula. In the board examination, please mention this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Put the formula, write down the formula, then you substitute. But now we can do it directly. 6, first there should be a subtraction of the y coordinates. Then should be a subtraction of the x coordinates. Yeah, please. 6 minus 4 upon 0 minus of minus 2. That makes it 4 upon 2, which is equals to 2. So if AB's slope is 2, then the slope of our parallel line will also be 2. Can I say the required line, R line, the required line is parallel to AB. And if the required line is parallel to AB, the slope of the required line is also 2, because when the lines are parallel, slopes are equal, right? So the answer is going to be 2. So therefore, slope is equals to 2. Okay. Coming to the next question, the 9th question. A very short, simple sums. 9th one. Find the slope of a line perpendicular to AB. Can I say we have a point A and then we have a point B? A is 0 minus 5 and B is minus 2 comma 4. I have to find the slope of the blue line, which is perpendicular to AB. Let's say the slope of blue line is M2 and the slope of our AB line, the green line, is M1. So we can start with slope of AB into slope of the line L is minus 1, because when the lines are perpendicular, the product of the slope is negative 1. So I can say M1 into M2 is equals to minus 1. Let's find out the slope of M1. Yeah, this green line has the slope M1. Y2 minus Y1, that's 4 minus minus 5 upon X2 minus X1. Minus 2 minus 0 into M2 is equals to minus 1. So you get 9 upon minus 2 into the slope of our line, blue line, is minus 1. Cross multiply. So M2 is minus 2 into minus 1. That minus 2 in the denominator goes on that side. Plus 2 upon 9. So the slope of the blue line is 2 by 9. Right? Simple. Talking about the next question, the 10th one. Okay, the question is, the line passing through the point minus 4 comma 2 and 2 comma minus 3 is perpendicular to the line passing through the other 2 points, which is a comma 5 and 2 comma minus 1. Find the value of a. Very simple. 2 lines, one of them I'll represent by pink. Let's say this is one of the line. The point is minus 4 minus 2, 2 minus 3. This pink line, the pink line, is perpendicular to another line. And that line is passing through another 2 points. One of the point is A5 and the other point is 2 minus 1. And if the lines are perpendicular, the product of the slope is minus 1. So can I say I'm going to use the same concept out here? Because for perpendicular lines, M1 into M2, yeah, it's minus 1. So let's say M1 is the slope of the pinky and M2 is the slope of the greeny. So I can say M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Same way I can write it down. Let's start with M1. Come on. Y2 minus Y1, that's minus 3, minus of minus 2 upon X2 minus X1. 2 minus of minus 4 into M2. Y2 minus Y1 minus 1 minus 5 upon X2 minus X1, 2 minus A. This is equals to minus 1. So I get minus 1 upon 6 into minus 6 upon 2 minus A is equal to minus 1. Minus minus cut, because minus into minus is plus. 6 cut. Cross multiply. 1 is equal to minus 1 into 2 minus A. 1 is equals to minus 2 plus A. Shift. 3 is equals to A. So the value of RA is 3. Come on, 1 plus 2. It goes on the other side. Right. One more question. Without using the distance formula, show that the vertices A, B and C are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Now that's simple. Listen now. If this is a right angled triangle, can I say this is 90? One of the angle between the two sides. The angle between the two sides is 90 degrees. 90 degrees means a perpendicular. 90 means a perpendicular. Come on, man. 90. Perpendicular. Perpendicular means what? What? Speak, speak, speak. Perpendiculars means M1 into M2 should be minus 1. So what I'll do is, I'll make a diagram, a figure. So it is going to be a diagram, some simple diagram. Look, I don't know which is 90. I don't know. So just randomly I'm making this figure. Yeah. A point, the coordinates are 4 minus 2. Yeah. B point, the coordinates are minus 4 comma 4. C point, the coordinates are 10 comma 6. Let's find the slope of all the three of them. First, let's find the slope of AB. y2 minus y1, 4 minus of minus 2, that's 4 plus 2, 6, upon x2 minus x1. Minus 4 minus 4, minus 8. If you cut, reduce, 3 upon minus 4 is the slope of AB. BC, slope. 4 minus 6, y2 minus y1, 4 minus 6 is minus 2, upon minus 4 minus 10, that's minus 14. Reduce it, answer is 1 by 7. Find the slope of AC. y2 minus y1, 6 minus of minus 2, that's 6 plus 2, upon 10 minus 4, 4 by 3. Check. Tell me, when you multiply any two slopes, this is one slope, second slope, third slope. Tell me, by multiplication of two slopes, where will you get the answer as minus 1? I think AB and AC. Come on. Slope of AB into slope of AC is gonna be minus 3 by 4 into 4 by 3. Isn't the answer minus 1? That means the 90 degrees perpendicular is at A. Hence, it is a right angle triangle because the slopes M1 into M2, the product of the slopes is negative 1. Hence, I can say that the two lines are perpendicular. And which point is it making 90 degree? At A, right? So, go through these few sums which I have solved on the board. We have many more to go. 12th question is based on collinearity. Collinear points are those points through which a straight line can pass. So I can say even in collinearity, collinear points, remember, slopes are equal. Slopes are the same. Now what do you mean by that? Check. If there are 3 points and a straight line passes through the 3 points A, B and C, we can definitely say that slope of AB, slope of AB is equal to slope of AC or slope of BC. Anything will do. Okay, this slope should be equal to this slope because if we cut them into two parts, like you just take AB as one part, BC as the other portion. They are in the same straight line. So obviously, if they are in the same straight line, if I cut them and just put them one below each other, they will act as parallel. But that's not the way you explain it. It was a stupid explanation for you all to understand. But remember, for parallel lines and for collinear points, the slopes have to be the same. So with this, 12th question shall be encountered easily. 12. The question is, show that the points A, B plus C. Next, B, C plus A. And next, C comma A plus B are collinear. Alright, first what we do is, let's find the slope of PQ, right? So I begin with slope PQ. Come on, y2 minus y1, that is C plus A minus B plus C upon x2 minus x1, B minus A. When you open the bracket, you get minus B minus C upon B minus A. C and minus C cancels out. A minus B upon B minus A. Listen, in mathematics, in algebra, when you flip this, when you flip the terms, a sign changes, negative sign comes out. So this becomes B minus A upon B minus A. Catch. Minus 1 is the slope of PQ. Come on, let's find the slope of QR in the similar fashion. Yeah, slope QR, guys. Come on. y2 minus y1, A plus B minus C plus A upon C minus B. So on opening the bracket, you get A plus B minus C minus A. Now the sign changes. Upon C minus B. Minus A plus A, catch. C minus B, B minus C. Flip it, dude. Minus C minus B. So when you want to reverse the moments in life, negativity goes out. Upon C minus B. That was a stupid explanation, but you understood. Minus 1. Can I say that the slope of PQ is equal to slope of QR and they have a common point Q? So obviously they have to be in the same straight line. So I will say slope PQ is equal to slope QR. Therefore, points P, Q, R are collinear. That is, all the 3 points lie on a same straight line. Perfect. 13th question. 13th question, there is a diagram. Just see what the question demands and asks for. Alright, this is how the diagram looks like. In the question, this is C, A and B. It's an equilateral triangle. So obviously, each angle inside the triangle has to be 60 degrees. I have to find the slopes of all the 3 lines. Let's begin the show. Let's start with AB. Can I say, AB is parallel to the x-axis. Concept number 4. When a line is bloody parallel to the x-axis, the slope is 0. When the line is perpendicular to the x-axis, the slope is infinity. So can I say, AB, if I talk about the inclination and if I talk about the slope, okay, just column way I'm teaching you. Beautiful, na? Something different in life. AB, the angle made is 0 degrees and the slope is also 0 because the line AB is parallel to the x-axis. Let's start with AC. Keep the hand on the line AC. Tush. I always check the angle made towards the right. How much is this angle? I think it is 60 degrees. Yes. So if I'm talking about line AC, the angle is 60 degrees and the slope is given by the formula tan 60. And the value of tan 60 is root 3. Okay, 9th standard trigonometry. Next, I'm talking about now BC. Now this is crucial. This is baddie. BC, keep your hand out here. You dare tell me, sir, 60 degree. I'll punch you. I'll punch you and your teeth will break. How can it be 60, yaar? I have told you that put your damn hand on the line. Angle is never on the left side. This is the angle. Oh, yeah. So by linear pair, can I say the damn angle is 120 degrees? It is not 60, sorry. Angle should be on the right side of the hand. 120. And we have this as tan 120. I want you to remember this value by heart. Tan 120 is minus root 3. I'm giving you few values, please by heart it. It's in 11th standard. So as of now, LBH, learn by heart 3 values. 3. Tan 120, tan 135 and tan 150. Please by heart it. It's minus root 3, minus 1 by root 3. Okay, by heart these values. Just remember, I can prove it, but I need those golden rules. I'll teach you in 11th when we meet together once again. Right. So this was my sum number 13th. Oh, I've written. Fine. Nice question. Okay, I hope you have understood the tabular manner. 14th sum from my end. Okay, 14th sum from my end is A, B, C are vertices of a triangle. Fine. Find the slope of altitude of AB. Second, median AD. Third, slope of a line parallel to AC. Alright, so I should continue the sum out here, I guess. Nice question. Nice question. Let's begin. Okay, a triangle ABC. A is given to me as 5, 4. B is given to me as minus 3, minus 2. C is 1, minus 8. Alright, first things first. They are asking me slope of the altitude. Altitude means a perpendicular of AB. Okay. A perpendicular of AB. If this is AB, perpendicular should be this way, 90 degrees. So I guess it should be something like this. They are asking me the slope of C, let's not take E, let's take P. They're asking me the slope of CP. Now that's tough. Can I say, I will find the slope of AB. When the 90 degrees come, my cerebellum starts working faster. Arey, 90 degrees. 90 degrees means m1 into m2 is minus 1. m1 into m2 is minus 1. When the hell you come across perpendicular, please? Slope of AB into slope of CP is minus 1. So I can start with slope AB into slope PC is minus 1, because for perpendicular lines, slopes are negative reciprocals. The slope of AB is 4 minus of minus 2. You can go either of the ways. Answer will come out to be the same. 4 minus of minus 2 upon 5 minus of minus 3 into the altitude is equal to minus 1. Cross multiply. So the slope of the altitude is minus 8 by 6, which is minus 4 by 3. So the slope of the altitude of AB, that's CP, is minus 4 by 3. First answer. Second, right, slope of the median AD. This is the median where D is mid. Mid means midpoint. D is the midpoint. Can I use midpoint formula to get D? Minus 3 plus 1. D is the midpoint of BC. So minus 3 plus 1 upon 2. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 upon 2. Minus 2 minus 8. Minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10 upon 2. And can I now find the slope of the median? y2 minus y1, that's 4 minus of minus 5, 4 plus 5. 5 minus of minus 1, 3 by 2 on cancellation. That's the slope of the median AD. Last, slope of a line parallel to AC. If this is AC, let's say this is a parallel line. A line parallel to AC. Obviously, when lines are parallel, slopes are equal. So can I find the slope of AC? 4 minus of minus 8, that's 4 plus 8 upon 5 minus 1. can I say the slope of the line parallel to AC is same as slope of AC? Lines are parallel, slopes are equal. So can I say the slope is 3? So very crucial, yeah, you understood? Yeah, it was very simple. If you observe carefully, can I say the altitude of AB means the perpendicular, negative reciprocal. Product of the slope is -1. Parallel to AC means same as AC. If lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Third, median AD. Mid. The word mid. Mid means midpoint. Midpoint. This is the midpoint of BC. This plus this upon 2. You get D. That's how. And then definitely y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Right? So just go through these sums. That's 12, 13, 14. Many more to go. Alright guys, next question. Question number 15th. Okay, the question is, the slope of BC of a rectangle ABCD is 2 by 3. So first, can we make a rectangle? Yeah. Now I can do this sum directly. It's very simple. The slope of BC is 2 by 3. Now obviously in a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal and parallel also. So if these two are parallel, obviously, can I say if this slope is 2 by 3, this slope also has to be 2 by 3. Because if the lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Simple. Second thing, do you know in a rectangle, each angle is 90 degrees. So can I now use the quicker method of a negative reciprocal? What we did was M1, M2, M1 into M2 is -1. I don't know. Can you do directly? I taught you the shortcut way out as well. You reciprocate. 2 by 3 becomes 3 by 2 and negate. Negate means if this would have been negative, this becomes positive. But this is positive. So can I say the slope of AB is -3 by 2? And obviously, AB is also parallel to CD. So the slope of CD will also be same, -3 by 2. That's it. That's what's asked. Find the slope of AB and slope of AD. There. The sum is over. We just did it orally. It's simple question. 16th. The question demands, find the slope and the inclination of the line AB where A is equals to -1 comma 2 root 3 and B is equals to -2 comma root 3. You have to find the slope and the inclination. It's a direct question. Let's find the slope of AB. y2 minus y1, that's root 3 minus 2 root 3 upon -2 minus of -1, x2 minus x1. 1 root 3 minus 2 root 3, they are like terms, connect them. -1 root 3 upon -1. So can I say the slope is root 3? Slope formula is tan theta, which is equal to root 3. Root 3, I guess it is at tan 60 degrees. So if you equate the angle on both the sides, the inclination theta is 60 degrees. So the slope, by a straightforward formula, we got the answer of slope. Second thing, tan theta is also another formula of representing the slope. So slope is also tan theta, which is root 3. Which value of tan gives me root 3? Tan 60 is root 3. So instead of root 3, I supposedly wrote tan 60. That's it. Question number 17th. Points k comma 3, very simple questions these are. The points k comma 3, let me call this as A. I gave it a name. 2 comma -4. And the third point is minus k plus 1 comma -2. These are collinear. Find the value of k. Obviously, when they are collinear, slope of AB should be equal to slope of BC. We just did it few minutes back. So I can say since the points A, B, C are collinear, I will say slope of AB should be equal to slope of BC. Just substitute. Come on. Slope of AB. Y2 minus Y1 minus 4 minus 3 upon 2 minus K. Slope of BC. Minus 2 minus of minus 4. That's minus 2 plus 4 upon minus K plus 1 minus 2. Fine. So you get minus 7 upon 2 minus K is minus 2 upon minus K minus 1. Cross multiply. Minus K minus 1 is multiplied with minus 7. It becomes 7K plus 7. Cross multiply. Minus 4 plus 2K. Shift K is on one side. 7K minus 2K makes it 5K. 7 goes out there. Minus 4 minus 7. 5K is equals to minus 11. K is equals to minus 11 upon 5. You can write this in a mixed fraction. Minus 2, 1 upon 5. Observed answer. Let me check whether I've done correctly or no. Minus 7, 2 minus K. 2 upon minus K plus 1 minus 2. Proper. This will be minus 1 cross multiply 7K plus 7 minus 4 plus 2K. Suspect it's correct. That's the answer. Right, the next question, 18th. The question is, find the value of K again if PQ is parallel to AB, to RS. PQ is parallel to RS. We have been given 4 points. Simple. If the lines segments are parallel, slopes are equal. Sure. So PQ, let's write down the coordinates of PQ. 3 minus 1, 7, 11. And let's write down the coordinates of RS. R is minus 1 and 1K. I have been told PQ is parallel to RS. Therefore, slope of PQ should be equal to slope of RS. Slope, come on, directly. Y2 minus Y1, 11 minus of minus 1, 11 plus 1, 7 minus 3. Here, K minus of minus 1, 1 minus of minus 1. 4 ones are 4 threes are cross multiply. 6 is equals to K plus 1. Shift. K is equals to 5. So that's the value of K. It was that simple. With this, we complete our second exercise, which is the B exercise. So in the first exercise, we studied about the concept, the point lying on the line, the point satisfying the equation of the line. Second exercise, we studied about the slopes, parallel lines, perpendicular lines, the condition, line parallel to the x-axis, line perpendicular to the x-axis, and collinearity, right? Go through this, then we shall proceed with the third concept before the C exercise. All right, guys, starting with the equation of the line as my next concept. When I'm talking about the equation of the line, all right, equation means the name of the line. Now, come on, when you draw a line, we need to name it. Like how my name is Shamal Kapadia. It's an identity. So the line also has an identity. It has a specific name, right? So that name, I call it as equation of a line. Equation of the line can be represented in many forms, but that is there in 11th standard mathematics. As of now, in 10th standard grade, we have only 2 forms in which a line can be represented. The first form, we call it as the slope intercept form. The name itself suggests slope intercept. Intercept means a cut, All right. Now, what's a cut? Let's see. how the diagram looks like. If these are the coordinate axes, x-axis and the y-axis, right with this, and there is a line which is cutting the y-axis. Mind you, the intercept, this intercept out here means a cut, and our pink line is cutting the y-axis at this point, and this distance from the origin, we call it as C. That's the representation, C, and this is called the y-intercept. Why y-intercept? Because the line is cutting the y-axis. Since the line is cutting the y-axis, we call it as the y-intercept. If the line would have cut the x-axis, we would have called it as the x-ka cut. X-ka cut. That is the x-intercept. So this, we call it as the y-intercept, and the slope of the line is represented by m. That's the representation. We have spoken about it in the earlier exercises. Then I can say that the equation of the line is given by the formula y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the y-intercept and m is the slope. Have you understood? So when to use this equation, this formula, this format, when two things are given, slope is given and the cut of the line on the y-axis is given, right with this. So we understood when to use this form. And the second form is slope point form. The name itself suggests slope will be given and a point x1 comma y1 will be given. That means if you have a diagram like this, let's consider this is a line. Okay, the slope of the line is m and the point is p x1 comma y1. Then the equation of this pinky is given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is the equation of that pink line. Remember that. Where x1 and y1 are given and the slope is given. We know this. Some students ask me, sir, what about x and y? And if everything will be given, then what will you get an answer? 7 is equal to 7. Stupid. Answer will come out to be in the form of x and y. What do you mean by equation? Equation means it has x and y, okay, or alphabets as variables. Keep it simple. Answer will be in terms of x and y. Simple. Okay. Now apart from this, when in few of the questions, sometimes 2 points are given to you all. Then what to do in such a predicament? When 2 points are given, check. I follow a process. Let's say a x1 y1, a comma I don't put, you put it in exam, please and b x2 comma y2. When 2 points are given, how to find the equation? In the 11th standard maths, we have a 2-point form. This equation is given by 2-point form. But out here in the textbook, I don't want to run any risk because they have not mentioned about the 2-point form. So I follow a process. First, I find the slope. Step number 1. Find the slope of AB. That's M. And obviously, step number 2, you have the slope M. Like y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Come on, yaar. When 2 points are given, that's how we find the slope. So once you find the slope, you take this as the point. You can take any one of them. I want to take this, my wish, my pen, my board. Whose dad goes what? I'll take it. Yeah. So take this point. So you have the point, you have the slope. Can I use slope point form? This one. use slope point form to get the equation. So one step additional as compared to this. You have to find the slope and use any one of the point and put that into the blue formula. You get the equation of the line. So in our syllabus, we have only three things. Only three of them. So when a slope and the y-axis cut is given, use this formula. When a point and the slope is given, use this formula. And when 2 points are given, first find out the slope and then use this formula because you have 2 points. So with 2 points, take any one of the point and obviously the slope, use this. You get the equation of the line. So equation of the line can be obtained in 3 ways. In our syllabus till now in 10th standard. Let's start with the C exercise and the first sum of the C exercise, guys. If you go in continuation, it comes out to be the sum number 19th. Let's begin with the question. The sum is, find the equation of the line whose slope is minus 4 by 3. So m, which is the slope, is given and the line passes through the point minus 3 comma 4. So let me call this point as x1 comma y1. So you have to find the equation of the line. That's it. You have the point, you have the slope. Can I use slope point form? This formula. So the equation of the line is represented by the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Substitute. You get y minus, this is your y1 which is 4, is equals to the slope which is minus 4 by 3. X minus x1, x1 is minus 3. Cross multiply. You get 3y minus 12 is equals to minus 4x minus 12. Minus 12, cut it. 3y is equals to minus 4x. Shift everything on one side. Can I say 4x plus 3y is equals to 0? That's the equation of my line. Alright, 20th question. The question says, the coordinates of the 2 points P and Q are 2, 6. This is P. And Q, it is minus 3, 5. Okay, first, find the gradient PQ. Gradient is another word for slope. Mention it in your notebooks or textbooks. So, if this is PQ, first question, find the slope of PQ. Gradient PQ. Let's do it. The slope of PQ is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Come on. 5 minus 6, the subtraction of the y coordinates upon minus 3 minus 2. That makes it minus 1 upon minus 5 minus minus. Cut. 1 upon 5 is the slope, the gradient of PQ. Second, find the equation of PQ. You have the slope, you have the point. Come on, yaar. Come on, yaar. First, find the slope. We have obtained the slope. Use the slope point form. That's it. So, the equation of the line is given by y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. So, it's going to be y minus, let's take P as our point of concern through which the line passes. This is y1, which is 6, is equal to the slope x minus x1 is 2. Cross multiply. You get 5y minus 30 is equal to x minus 2. I have a tendency to get everything on one side. That's how I should represent the equation of my line. Shifter. Get everything on this side. X minus 5y minus 2 plus 30 plus 30 if it comes, minus 2 plus 28 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line. Third, the coordinates of the point where PQ intersects the x-axis. Beautiful, beautiful, Zam. Can you say this is PQ? Now, I'm making x-axis. Let's say this is the x-axis. Can I say our line PQ is intersecting the x-axis at this point? Let this point be R. Tell me one thing. When a point lies on the x-axis, its y-coordinate will be 0. So can I say the selection of R should be A comma 0? Beautiful. You will say, sir, I didn't understand. I know. Wait. R lies on x-axis. And also R lies on the line PQ and on PQ simultaneously. Now, come on. It's a point of intersection of the line and the x-axis. So can I say if a point lies on the x-axis, its y-coordinate will be 0. Yes. So I will say let R be A comma 0. And also R lies on this line PQ. So therefore R lies on PQ. Therefore it satisfies the equation of PQ. And if it satisfies the equation, in this equation, substitute. Put x as A and put y as 0. So I get A minus 5 into 0 plus 28 is equal to 0. And that's going to be 0. So A is equals to minus 28. Therefore, I get the value of A as 28. So my coordinates of R should be 28 comma 0. So can I say if this point would have been on the y-axis, then the selection would have been 0 comma B. Point on the x-axis A comma 0. Note it, please note. Come on, take a red pen. Lazy people. So I can say when the point is on the x-axis, selection is going to be A comma 0. And the point is on the y-axis, selection should be 0 comma B. So just go through this superb sum. 21st sum. The question has a diagram involved in it. Okay, the diagram looks something like this. There are two lines. This is the coordinate axis. The first line is passing through the origin. Okay. It's going up way, this way. It's making an angle of 60 degrees, first thing. And there is another line. Let's make it with pink. It's somewhat like this. Making an angle of 45 degrees with the positive x-axis. They both are meeting at the same common point, which is 3 comma 4. Very simple, very simple. You need to find the equations of the two lines. That is line L1 and line L2. That's all. For the equation, you need slope point form, one of the methodology. We have the point. It is the point through which the orange and the pink line passes. All you need to do is find the slope. That's it. So can I say for your line L1, the slope, let it be M1. Yeah. Slope is given by the formula tan 60, tan theta, which is equal to root 3. You have the slope. The point through which the orange line passes is 3 comma 4. Let that be x1 comma y1. You have the slope, you have the point. So can I say the equation of the line is given by the formula y minus y1 is equal to m1 into x minus x1. So y minus 4 is equal to m1, which is root 3, into x minus x1, which is 3. So y minus 4 is equal to root 3x minus 3 root 3. And get everything on one side. I am not doing that, please. Okay, talking about the pinky, the second line, L2. Let the slope be M2. The formula for slope is going to be tan 45 degrees. The value of tan 45 is 1. This line. You have the slope, you have the same point. So the point is again the same. 3, 4. Let it be x1, y1. So the equation of the pinky is going to be y minus y1, directly I am writing, is equal to m into x minus x1. So you get y minus 4 is equal to x minus 3. Shift everything on one side. That's it. This is the sum. That's over. Completed. 21st question. So going on with the 22nd sum. Okay. In a triangle ABC, okay, fine. So we have a triangle. We have the three vertices given. The vertices are 3, 5, 7, 8. And 1, minus 10. Find the equation of the median through A. Okay, through A, we have a median. Let's say it is meeting BC at point D. Med. If this is the median, can I say the value of med means D is the midpoint? That means BD is equal to DC. By using the midpoint formula, can I find the value of D? Let me say D be x, y. So I can start with D is the midpoint of BC. So by using the midpoint formula, x is equal to 7 plus 1 upon 2. That's going to be 4. And y is equals to 8 minus 10 upon 2. And that's going to be minus 1. So the coordinate of D is going to be 4, minus 1. And that's it. You need to find the equation of AD. For equation, we have 2 points. We have A as one point and D as the other point. So when 2 points are given, I have told you the entire process. First, find out the slope. y2 minus y1, that's 5 minus of minus 1 upon x2 minus x1, 3 minus 4. The answer is going to be minus 6. You have the slope. Let's say the point be 3, 5. So using the slope point form, the equation is given by, I am directly writing the value, y minus y1 is equal to the slope into x minus x1. Open up the bracket. Y minus 5 is equal to minus 6x plus 18. Get everything on one side. 6x goes out here plus y minus 23 is equal to 0. That's the equation of my line. Alright, the next question. This was your 22nd. 23rd for you all. The question is, again a diagram given in the question. Alright. In a diagram, I have been given a parallelogram in which this is CD, AB, fine. And I have been given that this angle is 60 degrees. And 7, 5 is the vertex C. In the question, they are asking me, find the equation of BC and CD. Find the equation of CD and find the equation of BC. Simple. Can I first find the slope of AD? Let me call this as M1. And slope of AB, let me call it as M2. Tell me one thing, in a parallelogram, the slopes of parallel lines are equal. In the previous chapter, 13th chapter, we have done this. If the lines are parallel, slopes are the same. So I can start with one thing. First, I can start this way. Slope of AD should be equal to slope of BC. So slope of AD is equal to slope BC. And I guess slope of CD, let me call this as M1. And let me name the other as M2. Slope of CD and AB is the same. Sure, students? Perfect. Now what? What will you do now? Let's find it out. Yeah. Can I say you keep your hand out here on AD? This side is your angle of concern. So M1 is going to be tan 60 root 3 and M2 is going to be tan 0, which is 0, because this M2, this is M2. It's a line parallel to the x-axis. And if a line is parallel to the x-axis, the slope is always 0. Remember. So you get the slope. Eventually, the slope of BC is the same and slope of CD is the same. Khadam, that's it. It's over. Finish. You have, for BC, equation. You have slope. You have point. Can I use slope point form? So the equation of BC can be represented by slope point form. Y minus y1, come on, is equal to slope into x minus x1. Just open the bracket, you get the equation in a proper format. And equation of AD, come on, this is your AD, yes. You have the slope as 0. And you have the point, the same point, yeah. Come on, DC passes through C. Use slope point form. So y minus y1 is equal to 0 into x minus x1. 0 into any finite number is 0, out. So y minus 5 is equals to 0. That's the equation of AD. So with this, it was very monotonous. When 2 points are given, find the slope, use slope point form. When a point and a slope is given, use slope point form. Sometimes they don't give me the slope directly, they give me angle. So find the slope, slope is tan theta. I use slope point form. Very monotonous, right? Go through these 3 sums. 24th. Again, a triangle is given. Okay. 3 vertices of a triangle are given to you all, A, B and C. Okay, the coordinates of A are 4, 7, B is minus 2, 3 and C is 0, 1. Fine. I have been told that find the equation of the median through vertex A. We have done this. From A, you draw a median. So obviously D is the midpoint with x, y as the coordinates. This is the first part of the question. Let's do it. D is the midpoint of BC. So if D is the midpoint of BC, we can use midpoint formula to get D. So I'm directly writing the answer. X is equal to minus 2 plus 0 upon 2. And the Y will be 3 plus 1 upon 2. So we get D as minus 1, 2. A is given as 4, 7. Can I find the slope of AD? Because when 2 points are given, first step is to find the slope. So the slope M is represented by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. The answer is going to be 1. The slope is 1. You have the slope, you have the point. Can I use slope point form to get the equation? So I can have equation of AD is y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So y minus 7 is equal to x minus 4. Get everything on one side. And whatever the answer is my answer of equation of AD. Alright. The next part is, they're asking me equation of line through B parallel to AC. I think this is AC. Through B, there is a line. And this line is parallel to BC. Now, if the lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Let the line be L. I can say L is parallel to BC. Therefore, slope of the line L is equal to slope of the line BC. Because for parallel lines, slopes are equal. Not BC, I beg your pardon, AC. So obviously, now the line is parallel to AC. This one is parallel to AC. Human error, it's fine. Right? Okay, so can you find the slope of AC? I'm directly finding it out here. 7 minus 1 upon 4 minus 0. So I can say that the slope is going to be 3 upon 2. So obviously the slope of this pink line is also going to be 3 upon 2. You have slope, you have point. Use slope point form. So y minus y1 is equal to the slope into x minus x1. Cross multiply. 2y minus 6 is equal to, open the bracket, plus 6. Shift everything on one side. Fine. This 2y comes out here, becomes minus. Minus 6 goes out here, becomes plus. That's plus 12. Nothing remains out here. So this is the equation of the line through vertex B parallel to AC. Okay. Let's go with the next question. The question is, find the equation of the perpendicular dropped from minus 2 comma 1, minus 1 comma 2. So this is a perpendicular from a point. It is dropped on a line joining 2 points. Line joining 2 points. It's a perpendicular. And the points are 1, 4, 2, 3. Fine. So what they are asking is, find the equation of the perpendicular. I have to find this equation. I have to find this equation of the perpendicular to the line joining these 2 points. When there is the word perpendicular given in the previous chapter, I have drilled it into your brains. You should think about the slopes. That is, the product of the slope is going to be minus 1, negative reciprocal. So first, find the slope of AB. Slope of this line is going to be the negative reciprocal of AB slope. So first step is, slope of AB is going to be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 minus 1. So obviously the slope of the required line L is going to be negative reciprocal 1. Negative reciprocal. You have the slope, you have the point over. The equation of line is given by slope point form directly. Come on. Y minus this point y1 is 2. Slope is 1. X minus of minus 1. Open the bracket, you get the answer. That's the equation of line L. 26th Question is, find the equation of the line whose slope is minus 5 by 6 and the x-intercept is equal to 6. Now remember, you cannot say that, sir, we have intercept and we have slope. Let's use slope-intercept form. That is y is equal to mx plus c. No, you can't use that because in that equation, compulsory c was not the x-intercept. It was the y-intercept. This is the x-intercept. Matlab, it is cutting the x-axis at 6. That's the concept. That's the meaning, the significance of x-intercept. That the line is cutting which axis? X-axis. Where is it cutting? At 6. So the point will be 6, 0. Because the point lies on the x-axis, it is cutting the x-axis. So the y coordinate will be 0. Khatam. That's it. It's over. Finish. You have the slope, you have the point. Equation can be given by slope point form. Y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Cross multiply and you get the answer. Right? Let's go with 27th. The question. Find the equation of the line which passes through the point minus 2, 0 and it is equally inclined with the coordinate axis. Okay, equally inclined with the coordinate axis. Whenever you come across this word equally inclined, remember one thing, that slope can be plus 1 or slope can be minus 1. There will be two options. How? Check. If this is a diagram, random diagram, the point is minus 2, 0. This is minus 2, 0. Now I have been told that the equation of the lines which pass through this point, both the lines are passing through the point and equally inclined with the coordinate axis. So let's say one of them is this line. Equally inclined with the coordinate axis means one of them makes an angle of 45 degrees and other will be this line making an angle of 45 out here. So this angle should be 135 degrees. So remember, equally inclined with the coordinate axis is both making 45 as an acute angle. So one slope will be tan 45 and another slope will be tan 135 degrees. Tan 45 is one value, remember, and tan 135 in 11th standard, remember this value as -1. Please by heart this value. So always remember, whenever you come across the word equally inclined, how many slopes will be there? 2. One will be 1, one will be -1. It's fixed because of these reasons. You have the point, you have the slope. Here use the slope point form. So I can say the equation of line L1 is y minus y1 is equal to, let's take the slope as 1, x minus x1. Open this bracket. And for L2 you have y minus y1 is equal to -1 into x minus x1. So can I say the point remains the same, just the slope changes? You get the equation of two lines. So mark this as a typical important sum. Wherever you come across the word equally inclined, you will get two answers. Take one of the slopes as 1 and the other slope as -1. This is the reason for it. Go through these 4 sums. We're going to start with many more, right? All right, the question number 28. The question has a diagram in it. Looks something like this. X-axis, y-axis, a line which passes through the point 5 comma 3, P cuts out here at Q, making an angle of 45 degrees. Find the equation of the line and the coordinates of Q. Very simple. First thing, you have the slope. Come on. Slope can be obtained as tan 45. And I guess tan 45, the value is 1. So you have the slope, you have the point. Use slope point form. So I can say the equation of the line is given by y minus y1 is equals to slope m into x minus x1. So you have y minus 3 is equal to x minus 5. So x minus y minus 2 is equals to 0. So this will be the equation of the green line. I can say that point Q lies on the y-axis. So my selection will be 0, b. Because any point on the y-axis, the abscissa x coordinate will be 0. So I will say point Q lies on the y-axis and also it lies on the green line and the line. Let the coordinate of Q be 0, b. So I will say point Q satisfies the equation of the line. Satisfies the equation of the line. So substitute. Instead of x you put 0 minus instead of y you put b minus 2 is equals to 0. So b is equals to minus 2. So if b is minus 2, can I say the coordinates of q are going to be 0, minus 2. That's it. So you have found out the equation, the slope and the coordinates of point q. Right. The next question, 29th. Okay, the question is, write down the equation of the line whose gradient. Now obviously gradient is nothing but the slope minus 2 by 5 and passes through a point P. Okay, where P divides the line segment joining A 4, minus 8 and B 12, 0 in the ratio 3:1. So very simple question. We have 4, minus 8 and B 12, 0. There is a line segment joining these two. I have been told find the equation of another line. Find the equation of the blue line. Equation is question mark. Line L, which divides AB in the ratio 3:1. Let's say it divides at point P x, y. And the slope of this line is given as minus 2 by 5. All you have to do is by using section formula, can I find the point or the coordinate P? And once you find P, you have the point, you have the slope. Can I use slope point form? Very basic sum. Let's use section formula. X is equal to 3 into 12 plus 1 into 4 upon 3 plus 1. That makes it 36 plus 4, 40 upon 4. So the coordinate of the value of x is 10. Let's find y. Y is equals to 3 into 0 plus 1 into minus 8 upon 3 plus 1. You get minus 8 upon 4, that's minus 2. So the coordinates of P, x, y is going to be 10, minus 2. It's over. You have the slope, you have the point, use slope point form. So the equation of the line L is given by y minus of minus 2 is equal to the slope into x minus 10. I think further part you can do it by yourself. The 5 cross multiply, 5y plus 10 is equal to minus 2x plus 20. Get everything on left side and write equal to 0 as a format in the final answer. Right. 30th for you. The question is, A, B and C are the vertices of a triangle. Fine. Find the equation of the line through the vertex B and a point P in AC such that AP is to CP is the ratio 2:3. Fine. So we have a triangle ABC. The vertices are 7 minus 1, 4, 1, minus 3, 4. Okay, now they are asking me, they are telling me, sorry, that find the equation of a line through the vertex B, and the point P in AC such that, okay, through this vertex, and there is a point P in AC such that AP is to CP, the ratio is 2:3. Okay, let's find the coordinates of P first. Let the coordinates of P be x comma y. So just using the section formula out here, P divides AC internally in the ratio 2:3. So using section formula, x is equal to 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 7 upon 2 plus 3. So you get the answer as 21 minus 6. 21 minus 6 is 15 upon 5. Now 15 upon 5 is going to be 3. Y is going to be 2 into 4 plus 3 into minus 1 upon 2 plus 3. You get 8 minus 3, which is 5 upon 5, 1. Fine. So you get the coordinates of P. Once you have P, I have to find the equation of this orange line where 2 points are now known to me. When 2 points are given over, first find the slope. Come on, yeah. The slope of BP is going to be y2. Now this point P I just obtained as 3, 1. So can I say 1 minus 1 upon 3 minus 4? Now that's going to be 0. If the slope is 0, obviously I can determine, say that this line is parallel to the x-axis. Just knowledge. Okay, so once you have the slope, you have the point. Use slope point form. So the equation of BP by using slope point form is y, let's take this as the point, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. As 0 into any finite number is 0. That's it. So this is the equation of my line BP. That is equation of the line through vertex B, yes, meeting AC at P, dividing it in the ratio 2:3. Go through these sums. I have many more sums for you. Alright guys, talking about the 31st question, right? Now we are going to look forward to the last 4 classy questions, right? 31. Okay, the question is, there is a diagram which has been given to me. Okay, something like this. Okay, a line and the x and the y axis. Okay, A, B, P 2, minus 3. Now this is a point P 2, minus 3. This is A and this is your point B. Now, before I look forward to the question, the data, can I say one thing, that A is a point which lies on the x-axis, so the coordinates are A comma 0. B lies on the y-axis, the coordinates are 0 comma B. Fine. Now, it's been given that P is the midpoint of AB, right? Write down the coordinates of AB, find the slope of AB, and also write down the equation of AB. Can I use the midpoint formula? Yeah, come on. According to the midpoint formula, 2 is equal to A plus 0 upon 2. Cross multiply, A is equals to 4. And minus 3 is equals to B plus 0 upon 2. Cross multiply, B is minus 6. So students, the coordinates of A, which was A comma 0, will be 4 comma 0. And the coordinates of B, which was 0 comma B, should be 0 comma minus 6. Lovely. Now I also need to find out the slope of AB. Yes, the slope of AB is given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So B minus 0 upon 0 minus A. B is minus 6 upon 0 minus 4. That's minus 4. Minus 6 upon minus 4. You simplify this. The slope of line AB is 3 by 2. To find out the equation of the line AB, first we found out the coordinates, followed by slope, followed by the equation. We use slope point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. You have y minus y1. Now the best part is you can take any of the point out of 3 as x1 and y1. Because all the 3 points lie on the line, they satisfy the equation of the line. I'll be selecting point A as my x1 and y1 coordinates, right? So 4 comma 0. So y minus y1, which is 0, is equal to the slope m into x minus x1. Cross multiply. 2y is equal to 3x minus 12. Get everything on one side. 3x minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. That should be my third answer, my equation of the line, right? So this was your question number 31. Go through the sum. We'll proceed with the next. All right, 32 for you. Again, a very, tedious diagram is given. So a diagram in 30-second sum looks something like this. Okay. CA, this is a point A, minus 5, 4. This is a point C. Then we have B 3 comma 3 somewhere out here. We have D as this point and the distance given to me is 3. This is the origin. X-axis, Y-axis. Okay, now first with the help of the diagram, yes, what I can say is that this point D lies on the x-axis. When the point is on the x-axis, its y-coordinate is 0. And the distance is 3. To be very precise, this is the negative x-axis. So the coordinates of D will be minus 3 comma 0. Yeah. Going further, question. Find the equation of AB and the equation of CD. Sounds very simple. Sounds very simple. So this is your 30-second question. Listen. AB, first can I find out the slope of AB? The slope of AB. Yes. So slope of AB is, directly I am saying, y2 minus y1, 3 minus 4 upon x2 minus x1, 3 minus of minus 5, minus 1 by 8. Take any one of the point of your concern as x1, y1. I'll select this as my point x1, comma y1. And the equation of the line AB by slope point form is y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. So y minus 3, I just told you my x1, y1 selection is this. Even if you take this point, final answer comes out to be the same. Is equal to the slope into x minus x1. Cross multiply. 8 is multiplied with both the terms. Minus x plus 3, open the bracket. Shift everything on one side. Plus x plus 8y minus 27 is equal to 0. This is going to be the equation of line AB. For the line CD, can I say, look at this. CD and AB are perpendicular to each other. So when lines are perpendicular, the slopes are negative reciprocal of each other. What are they? Negative reciprocal. So if the slope of AB is minus 1 by 8, can I say slope of CD is going to be negative reciprocal of this? It's going to be 8. Select any one as your point. Hey, there's only one point, sorry. D is the point. Let me call this now as x1 comma y1. So you have a point, you have a slope. So the equation of your line CD is y minus y1, same formula. So you have y minus, y1 is 0, slope is 8, x minus of minus 3, that's x plus 3. Open up the bracket. Shift. 8x minus y plus 24 is 0. This should be the equation of CD. So fine students, proceed with the two sums and then we are going to encounter the last two sums of our chapter. Alright, second last sum, the 33rd question, students. Okay, the question is, 3 vertices of a parallelogram are given in the order A, B and C. Find the fourth vertex and find the length of the diagonal BD. Also, find the equation of AB of parallelogram ABCD. Alright, so students, a parallelogram given. Find A, the vertex A is 3, 6. Vertex B is 5, 10. C is 3, 2. Let's say D is x, y. Now the speciality of a parallelogram is that the diagonals, they bisect at the center. Let me call the point M, which is the midpoint basically, as x1, y1. M is the midpoint of AC also and M is the midpoint of BD also. It's a common midpoint. So let's start with M is the midpoint of AC. So using midpoint formula, x1 is equal to 3 plus 3 upon 2 and y1 is equal to 6 plus 2 upon 2. 6 upon 2, 8 upon 2. So I can say the coordinates of M is going to be 3, 4. Now I can claim that M is also the midpoint of BD. So again midpoint formula, but now this time with coordinates BD. So this was my first step. So I can say M is also the midpoint of BD. So use the midpoint formula. X1, I think X1 I just obtained. Yeah, come on. This was your X1, Y1. So X1, which is 3, is X plus 5 upon 2. Cross multiply. 6 is equal to X plus 5. From here, X is equal to 1. Y1 is 4, is 10 plus y upon 2. Cross multiply. 8 is equal to 10 plus y, shift. Y is minus 2. So we get the coordinates of point D, which is x, y, which is 1, minus 2. Fine. So first, mission accomplished. Second, find the coordinates of the fourth vertex D. Second is find the length of diagonal BD. You need to find the length. Use distance formula. Length of diagonal BD is root of, come on, 5x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That's 10 minus of minus 2. 10 plus 2 the whole square. That makes it 4 square plus 12 square. 16 plus 144. That's root 160. Right with this, guys? 5 minus 1, that's 4 square and 12 square. Exactly. 160, can I write this as 4 into 40? No, 16 into 10. 16 tens are 4 root 10 units is going to be the length, the distance of BD. The next part they are asking is equation of side AB. I want to find the equation of this side. Okay, please find out the slope of AB. You have a point, you have slope point form. So the next part is, let's find slope of AB. y2 minus y1, 10 minus 6 upon x2 minus x1, 5 minus 3. The slope is 2, 4 upon 2. Yeah. Take the point, consider the point x1, y1 as 3, 6. Because the line passes through AB, you can take any of your point, A or B. So the equation of line AB is y minus y1 is m slope x minus x1. Open up the bracket. Minus 6 cancels out. 2y is equal to x. X minus 2y is 0. Right, guys. Going on with the last question of this chapter. The 34th question. Right, the question has a figure looking something like this. Alright, the point of intersection is P meeting at 90 degrees. There is a point C 2, 10. We have point A 0, 6. We have point E. And we have point minus 6, 8, B. And here we have point D. So this was your x and y axis respectively. Okay, so in this figure, I have been told that find the equation of line AB. I think this is A, this is B. To find the equation of this, we have 2 points. When 2 points are given, first find the slope. So let's find the slope of AB. Slope AB is, come on, y2 minus y1, 6 minus 8. Upon 0 minus of minus 6. 0 plus 6. Minus 2 by 6 makes it minus 1 by 3. That's the slope of line AB. You have the slope, you have the point. Can you use slope point form, right? I'm going to take point as A. So the equation of line AB is y minus y1. Come on, this is your x1, y1. That's my consideration. Y minus y1 is equal to the slope into x minus x1. Cross multiply. 3y minus 18 is minus x. Shift. X plus 3y is equal to 18. This is going to be the equation of AB. First part of the question. Second, they are asking me equation of CD. This equation. Now, can I say the slope is minus 1 by 3 of AB? This is perpendicular. When lines are perpendicular, slopes are negative reciprocal. So slope of CD is going to be the negative reciprocal of this. So can I say slope of CD is going to be plus 3. Iska negative reciprocal. You have the slope, you have the point. The point is C. Consider this as x1, y1. So the equation of CD, again, y minus y1, that's 10, is slope x minus x1, which is 2. So y minus 10 is equal to 3x minus 6. Shift 3x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. This is the equation of CD. Also, you need to find out point E and point D. Now, answer to my simple question. Can I say point E lies on the x-axis? You can consider that point to be a comma 0. Point D also lies on the x-axis. Consider that point to be, let's say, k comma 0. Now, both are on the x-axis. So, their y coordinates have to be 0. Okay. Now, tell me, point E lies on x-axis. Okay. But doesn't it also lie on the line AB? So when a point lies on the line, it satisfies the equation of the line. Now what do you mean by that? In the equation of AB, can you substitute this point a comma 0? In place of x you put a, in place of y you put 0. Won't you get the coordinates of E? Yes. So in the third part of my question, I can say that point E lies on line AB, that is x plus 3y is equal to 18. So the point satisfies the equation of the line. So therefore, put x as a, y as 0 is 18. So can I say a is 18, and therefore the coordinates of E is 18 comma 0. Okay, the next step is last one. The point D, it lies on the line. Which is the line? It lies on the line CD, and the equation of CD is this. Substitute 3 into k. Instead of x you put k, and instead of y you put 0. So the value of k is minus 4 upon 3. So the coordinates of D are minus 4 upon 3 comma 0. And that ends my sum and my chapter. Same concepts repeated. You have to be thorough with the concepts of equation of line. So guys, go through this chapter. And if I have made any mistake, do let me know. Yeah.